All right, everyone. Welcome in NGB coming at you loud, live, and hot from Pismo Beach, California. I'm Chris Balhamus, and welcome to PowerHouse Pro League and their Heat 5 race here at POCONO. We got the 2024 series up and at 'em right now as we're coming up to halfway through this season so far. We got ourselves quite this series ahead of us when it comes to these drivers. So the best of the best in this Heat 5 series. I think this is going to be more or less the last Heat 5 run before we get into the new game here. That's going to be out here shortly. But as you're looking out here, we are at POCONO, folks. Oh, yeah, the tricky triangle here. And that's talking about it getting tricky. I love this track. I think it's a little more intricate in itself with the long runs, the minimal amount of, let's just say, mess ups or foul ups you have to do per turn, and to maximize your momentum and runs out of it. Tire wear is also important, but at the same time, it's the momentum. The momentum here is what's going to kill you, and utilizing draft in every little piece of it here. As you're looking at, it's a 65 lap race tonight. Actually, there's a clear there on this one. So we're looking at full run here, no stages. You green to whatever's, and hopefully for the lack of yellows, per se, and look for a green flag run. But you're looking at your driver board here. Let's look at the race info, or the points list, and see where all the drivers are standing at the moment. Of course, you got the Carters right here. They are the CEOs of PowerHouse. A quick shout out to these guys as we are looking at our points. Now, here we go. So this is as of POCONO after Sonoma, which was quite the run for these boys. They had to do a full-length run over there, so lots of laps to be involved and some points to be had there. As you're looking at Showtime still leading the way, but moving up, it's Phil Filler in that second position. Parley also getting himself some spots there. He's now in that third position. BBS Brennan fourth, and your top five are Mac Attack here. So you're looking at some drivers moving up, some moving down, and all around looks like, but all the way down to the top 10 here. You got Showtime Flash right there, and all these guys need, with the way that these point standings are, is a win or so and some good runs, and they can rocket forward. So you see this huge deficit of points here, but and let's see here. Oh yeah, so here is our points breakdown for little inquiries there on that one. And so you see, first 180 points. There it is right there. I mean, so one win can get skyrocket and especially on all eyes are on that points leader, of course. So here's our race schedule. This is where we're at right now. POCONO, got Atlanta coming up next. So pretty stoked there. And here we go for our Q results here. Let's bring these guys up. I do believe that is right there, I believe. All right, there it is. Fantastic work. Now let's see if I can get on over to it. All right, so first, Mark McAttack here. Looks like he is setting himself a nice run after a good finish last week and putting it on pole this week. And we have typical 30 here, RRS in that P2. Loving that. Parley, third position against some of these front runners up here that were looking pretty good in points are showing their stuff again one more time. And you got your fifth right there. It's looking for a fourth place. Showtime 5 in the 77, your points leader. Looking for our fifth position here. There it is. Hollywood RRS. Making a little presence known. On 1 second here while I'm just double checking systems. Yeah, all right, we are good. All right, so yeah, we got Hollywood RS the fifth position, sixth position, somewhere around here. There it is. All right, JCR Titans in that 3-car. Cool. You got a 3-car out there. I likes it. Seventh position, Team Eraser in the 1, marching his way up 2 points, and followed by BBS Brennan, also getting himself some points to be out there. So good job, these guys staying up in the top 10 for the starting positions. Ninth, DB the best, rocking in the 20 car. We got 10th position. Showtime Flash in the 7. 11th position here, looking around here. Let's see. We'll find him. Don't worry. There he is. All right, J. Wow's back. All right, 11th position right there, about middle of the field. Good way to claw up. Again, you don't want to jump to the start. So I'm looking for 12th position somewhere. There he is. Bill Filler, second place in points. So he's starting from a little bit toward the rear of the field. Let's see what he has to offer. He's climbing through 1.19 millimeter for you. And that's 78, 13th position, 14. I think you get the point. Bam Bam Twitch, all right. There we go, 14th position, 15. Scrolling through, there he is. Mach 1, Mac, FRR, 16th position, KB Showtime at 50. 17th, there he is, King G, 931, that's 16 cars, 17th position. Looking at 18th position here somewhere. There it is. No, that's not it. And then Incher Bro Chase going to go ahead and line them up from the back of the field here. Going to bring up the caboose. So that's going to be your field right there, folks. And your starting orders. We're just going to go ahead and get on out of this thing and get ready to rock here. All right, folks, so we just have just a few minutes or just a few seconds here, I think, before we get the green lit here for the green flag of tonight's race.
Yep, give it about 30 seconds, Tron, and then we're going to be rolling the clock. So,
heck yeah, roger that, my man.
You said you have my stream up to see when we flip?
I do. All your info's up, and I believe we do have your onboard going on tonight, so we appreciate all that info and help there, my man. Any quick piece of words and advice while we're waiting to flip here for tonight's race here at Pocono?
So it's going to be a 64-lap race.
Yep.
Looking for anywhere pitting between 15 and 19. I feel like there's going to be a lot of different strategies going on tonight.
Okay.
So it should be some good race, and I'm thinking it should. Pocono's always a good race.
Yeah. I love how spread out it can be, and just how you have to be on it. Each and every lap, man. One little falter will desecrate that lap. Not a lot of time to make it back up.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, we are gonna get it rolling. So just give us about 30 seconds, and we'll be good.
Roger that. Okay, I see invitations here. We're looking at money shot. And yep. All right, man. Just give me the cue here, or I'll see it on the screen. So best of luck to you, and man, let's look for a good race tonight.
Okay. All right. Sounds good, man.
Awesome. Well, we have a few seconds here, folks. Like to throw a quick shout out to our sponsors, of course. Moser Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, and more. Paintworks. Really appreciate them being on board, and of course, most of all, bringing this thing to you from the stars. Starlink here, providing the way of your eyes to see when it comes to our broadcast and streaming capabilities. So appreciate Starlink and all they've had to offer. And they keep building. It's awesome. This is fantastic. So we are just, again, waiting to fire this joker off, man. I'm stoked. Always like Pocono. Pocono's really good track, like I said. It's intricate. It's kind of handles like a little bit of like a road course, but I like the history behind it, how each turn is mirrored after, literally mirrored after another turn in each track. One of them's Phoenix. The other one's, what was it? Oh, goodness. I can't believe I'm forgetting it right now. Nashville Super Speedway, I think. And then the other one was with a different track that I forgot it. I don't know. It's an old track. I don't even think it's around anymore, but I'll have to look at the history on Pocono. Pocono's crazy. It's a lot of fun, especially on these restarts. Oh, here we go, folks. I think it's going to rock.
Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Ready on the right.
The tape is now completely rewound, ready for play.
Pack it up, pack it in.
As simple as, or even easier than, playing a record.
Pack it up, pack it in.
Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Ready on the right. Ready on the left.
in. I won't ever slack up. Punk, you better back up. Try and play the role and the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up if you got the feeling. Jump up, touch the ceiling. Once makes a fun flow. Someone's fucking jump you up, and then I'll take the punk's hot feeling. Fuck it, amps in the drum, and I got more bombs in this cup.
All right, folks, welcome in. You got NGV here at PowerHouse Pro League here, folks, and we are about ready to fire this joker off at Pocono. These boys just setting them up, lining them up right now as we got the field stacked up. Got almost 20 cars up in this thing, and every single one of them looking to rip around this track here. Strategies to behold, we heard 15 to 19 laps or something like that was the pit strategies. So we'll see if they keep, we look for a green run. Oh, and looking like we already having some contact out there already as, or I'm not sure what was going on there. Okay, folks, so hold on a second here as we are getting ready to fire this thing off green. I'm still kind of a little confused on what is going on. We may be looking for a restart here on... yes, it looks like we are. So it looks like we had a malfunction on our stuff, I believe. Yep, we did. So it looks like they are creating a new lobby real quick, and we'll be waiting for the notification to happen here. Well, we were on time. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. So, well, yeah. Well, that tells us up nicely now, don't it?
Hey, sorry about that, Tron. We had some technical difficulties. The five car lagged out.
Yeah.
Immediately, so we went back to get them.
Okay. Yeah, roger that. So just go ahead and send me over those new invites. We're already on it. So we're waiting. Yep, roger that. And we'll get right back into it. All right, folks, looks like we are just on a current delay as, again, like you just heard, we had some technical difficulties for the 5 car. And the boys peeled back for them. You got to double back for your buddies right there. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Points on the line, absolutely. You gotta, give everybody their chance to get the shot in here. Right now, we are just waiting for our invite back in. Get some go fast. Well, that's disconcerting, it is. I believe that one would be that would be the one. So we're gonna wait for it to go live over here. And then once I know it's live over on his end, then I can get us in, and then we can be good to go.
All right, we're just waiting on a couple of more cars, Tron.
Okay, copy that. No worries at all, man.
You got multiple invites, correct?
Yeah. Well, I got one. I grabbed it real quick, and we're on standby. We're on join right now, so waiting for your screen to flip over, watching what's going on there, and then by the time you're in, I'm
okay.
In,
Sounds good. I gotta go back and talk with Flash, but you're ready to go once you see us flip.
Yep. I'm ready to.
Right.
No worries. Go handle your business. We got it.
Hopefully this one works.
You got it, my man. All right. We're getting closer. As we've seen it going on right here.
No need to worry about your pre-recorded music tapes being accidentally erased. It can't happen.
They can't? Really? I did. All right. So, anyways, folks, we're just on standby right now. Just get you joining in just a little later, and you're seeing what the heck is going on and what are we looking at? We are looking at a little bit of a holding screen for the PS4 and the Heat 5. And we are just looking for us to jump on in. So we're on stalemate is what this one is, folks, but There's always a good chance for us to bring up something about our sponsors. Oh, always, absolutely. So, of course, we got Moser Racing. Let's talk about them for 1 second while we're waiting for this thing to flip. And basically, Moser Racing, they have some incredible equipment. So if you're looking to up your game, look them up. It doesn't take but a second you don't even have to type it anymore. You're gonna hit the button to speak into the thing and say Moser Racing, and then and it drops it right up, and all of a sudden you scrolling through and you're seeing all these wheels, these pedals, you're seeing some shifters. I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff. But so far, I've got the pedals. I got the wheel gonna be coming here shortly, but I'm a fan. I am seriously a fan of what they got going on. They're just with the accuracy I have with my throttle, my braking now is incredible. I was running the Logitech. I don't know why I just faced it. Was running the Logitech and all that. When I was first getting, and the pedals. I went through like probably 2 or 3 sets of them. Then I pulled them all apart, remounted them, cleaned them with the hydrogen peroxide stuff or the alcohol or whatnot. Did that so many times, and because they kept messing up on me. Okay, it looks like we're ready to go now. All right. So, anyways, yeah, after driving me crazy, I decided to get a new set. But you should try them out. Look them out here. Oh, here we go. I was just rambling, like normal, as we are now getting back into this thing. Okay, here we go. Pocono, lots of racing. I like the race line here. At least initially. It's a high to low. Yeah, lots of different angles of attack and approach. Exits as well. It's about finding that perfect arc. Down to the bottom and out. Keeping those RPMs up. Momentum is key here, especially here at this track. All right, folks. Let's try to get us a little more toward the front of the field here and get us to our race leader. All right. And it does not look like it's happening. Nope, sure isn't. All right, folks, so we are back on delay one more time. Rain delay. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right, so rain delay. This time, we're going to take us over to, well, heck, man. We got a good time for, good shout out to go US of A. Get ourselves one of our fun anthems here, folks, as we got a few minutes. Yep, we sure do. All right, so we're going to go ahead, be back here in just a moment.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down his life. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down his life. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Mr. Red, White,
Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Ready on the
The
right.
tape is
ready
now
on the left.
completely rewound, ready for play.
Pack it up, pack it in.
As simple
There we
as, or
go.
even easier than, playing a record.
Pack it up, pack it in.
Ready on the right.
Oh, yeah. Now it's time to go racing.
Ready on the right.
Welcome back, folks. Third time's charm. We got Chris Paul James here at the NGB. We got PowerHouse Pro League. About ready to hopefully crank us up with some fast laps here at PoCONO, the Tricky Triangle. As we get them staged up, lined up. Not ready to crank this thing up. Make sure all of our systems are a go. And there it is. Okay, we're roaring now, folks. Thank goodness, let's get this thing underway. Looking for us a good race. You got some of the best in Heat 5, but brought ready to demonstrate PoCONO. So hope y'all got your notepads out and better start taking some notes because school's gonna be in session. Here we go. Green, 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 all kinds green. We gone. Looking at Farley 19 in that second position on the bottom right now. Looking at in the third position now as he's gonna ride up in the line. Mark McAttack in the sixth car. Your pole sitter and leader gonna line them up behind him right now as we're gonna go into turn 2. Throwing this thing here on the bottom underneath, getting a good scoop out here. Watch out for that wall. You see a little push out of the 27 of typical 30 RRS. Typical's right there in that P2, but we got a big fight down here. 44 of Field Filler in that second position in points, but he is mired in all kinds of traffic right now, looking for outside the draft here as they're hauling it down the front stretch right here, completing lap number 1. We're going to throw it into turn 1 here at speed now as we're looking at the 55 of JWoww is back in the 99 right behind him. This is all looking at about the 10th position and on back, so middle of the field right here, folks, as the racing still tight. Very tight. Everybody's right there in that same draft, going to be hunting and searching for those. Ooh, you see some ducking and some moving down here into 2. As a little bit of landscape being thrown up there, a little smoke screen action. These guys using up every inch of this track. But right now we do have Mark McAttack in that 6 car leading the way here with the 27 of typical 30 RRS right there on his 6 there. Followed with the 19 of Parley. Some points runners looking to try to make something happen. And then, of course, you got the guy that everyone's, I would say, gunning for. I would be, at least if I was them, would be that 77. That's your points leader right there, riding himself inside that top 5, 4th place, respectively, and trying to get her done. 3 car, JCR Titans. 5th position, ran out your top 5, kind of leading that second group. You're just seeing a couple splits right now starting to take form. Actually, 3 splits. You got a middle and a backpack. Little out of line here for this middle pack as you see them drifting up just a wee bit. 19mm in the 78. Grab a gander at him. Looking like he is styled out a little more toward the 3rd pack now. And you got some back runners here. KB Showtime in the 50. Not letting it all hang out yet. Kind of working the back end of the field here. Seeing what's going to happen. Maybe saving some tires. Looking for this long run. Different strategies to be had out here, folks. Again, we have our pit strategies are looking at the 15 lap-ish range. So we'll round it there. Hollywood RRS is got our camera right now on that 15 as he's got himself a decent view, middle of the field, still in contention and searching right now. As you see, possible change for the race lead here. Let's see if we can get up to hers. That is, we got a challenge for the lead, and that's going to put the 6 up high to the outside. 16 apart. Lee went for the ganging up on. I would think that with the 27, a typical, I believe, is on the now point. Great move there. We see him go side by side, dive it in. JCR Titans got the camera on the 3 car right now. As he's trying to stay locked into that 5th position, but during that transition of lead changes, it has brought that 2nd back up, right back up on their bumpers. Now we got drafting happening right now. 2 solid packs have formed up in tonight's race. But your race leader at the moment is the 27 of typical 30 RRS. Beautiful run for him at the moment. Again, found that line on the bottom. Shuffled out the 6. 6 didn't go far, though. He only dropped back to that 3rd position as the top 5 more or less remain same. Everyone seems to be lined up in respective positions. You got the 3 car of JCR Titans get in that 5th position, round out that top 5. Showtime Favre in the 4th. 3rd. And then Field Failure. Here comes Field. And he going to be leading the pack, I believe, or closer to on the 2nd pack. Let's see what the 2nd pack has to offer. So we're going to find the Field Filler at the tail end of the 2nd pack. These guys need to stay lined up right now, and it's all time on track. You don't want to have to try to gain this much on green flag stops, and this is what these boys are notorious for. These long green flag runs. See, the different styles of entries will provide a different style of exit. Also, the other thing is we need to be a little concerned with when it comes to the initial race run here is your arrow. If you're too tight on that guy in front of you and you go in, all of a sudden you have no downforce, and I'm sure it's the same. So you got to manage that. Got to manage that gap, manage that front arrow as we're now looking at the 6 car. Ooh, battle for the lead. 19 on the outside. Typical on the bottom. Ooh, looks like the 19 maybe shuffled out now as these positions. Oh, contact right there toward the front. Oh, goodness. Big run. Who's he going to go with? He's going to take the bottom here. This is the entry point. But look at the 19. What a good pull on the outside there. Nice. Good job keeping the momentum up. Going to try to take him on the outside. Does take the lead on the outside. Oh, but wait, there's more. Here comes the 77. Wow. Great racing toward the front right here. Actually, great racing the entire field right now. But we got a couple of them stacked up side by each looking for a spot. And here comes the 6 car, Mark McIntyre, as we're now on the 77 of Showtime Fire. We're going to see him now moving himself into the 2nd position, rotating the 19 up Harley on the outside. 6 now trying to work himself back up. Ooh, contact down exit out of 2. Everyone's pointing the right direction. But it looks like the 6 is possibly falling as they're lining up to his outside. But then they separate right here, gives him a chance. Now he's looking for a hole, finds one. Now drifting back in the pack to the 6. 77 moving forward, not what the field was looking for here, as he got the points leader marching his way up, looking for another win in 2024. 19 to parlay, leading the way right now. But as this all is unfolding here, we need to start looking for our green flag stops and what's going to happen here on our strategies and soon to be had strategies. This is our race leader, parlay, getting her done. Now, I know tire wear is going to be a little bit of an issue for these guys. We may want to start seeing them kind of back off a little bit. But I know normally, just as I say that, this is when the next attack happens and then the fight goes back on. But right now, it seems like things are kind of slowing down just a wee bit. But I do see some movement starting to happen toward middle of the field. So let's try to keep eyes on target here, trying to keep all that racing up on your screen. It's a lot of go fast right there. I like it. JWoww's back, marching forward, trying to march forward here, but not a lot of organization in the second pack. As you see, looks like something happened. Car falling back at the moment here. A lot of those cars, there goes the front pack, just ripping by right now. And these guys are staggered. They're going to need to really start to think about uniformity here, trying to gain up on those leaders. The green flag stops, be a coming. Again, you want to utilize your green flag stops, those entries and exits, to gain track position, not play catch up. And now JWoww is back. That's what we are looking at here. Timmy Racer. Looks like he is middle of the field right now, so you'll be seeing him around the 12th, 13th position, kind of bubble, if you will, in between the two packs. Let's look on the, now we're on Showtime Flash in the 7. Showtime Flash looking like he is in the 6th position, 6th or 7th position. Definitely inside the top 10 right here, but he does have some company as you're looking on his bumper. I believe is that the 16 and the King Gene. I want to say, but they are moving pretty quick there, folks. So. All right, BBS Brennan sticking tough inside that top 10 right now, just inside the top 10. Maybe, let me see. I'm trying to count, but it really is hard to count that fast. Okay, so this is 8th position right here, folks. So we got the 43, BBS Brennan, 8th position, 9th, 10th right there. So this is going to be the battle for that 10th position. Ooh, we got some contact and something going on right here, folks. Oh, big time. Big time, he says. 78 may got a piece of it, but I see a bunch of cars spread out back there. Maybe guys fighting for the same real estate. Things really spreading out toward the front of the field here, as we are now coming into lap 15 out of 64 tonight. We're just keeping our cameras being moving. Make sure we don't, ooh, we do catch some action here as you're looking at. Possible King G's out, but we, Showtime Flash in the 7. Looked like he was making, now he's paving down. Oh, no, we have some green flag stops possibly happening here. Lap 16 is what it is, and so we haven't seen any green flag stops yet, so we're going to find out. Oh, maybe that's what we are witnessing right there. Some guys stretching it out as long as they can. Let's try to get to our race leaders here. As a 19 of Parley still leading the way. There he is. 19 of Parley still leading the way here with, oh, green flag stops. Be a commencing. Here we go. We're going to keep it on our leader here, and then we will rotate onto, I think, for one of the first cars. Okay, I believe the 6 looks like he is possibly pitting, as he is way on the bottom. A lot of these guys dipping off right here, giving a big signals to the field behind them that they are pitting. At least that's my guess. That's how I'd read it. No, we got some, the 19 staying out one more lap. Okay. This is where that strategy is taken form, as we see the 77 and others coming into pit road now. 77, the 3, Seen the 3 jump in here. Still have the 19 now. Also, think about this, though. He's out here running by himself this entire lap. I do believe he's going to pit this time. A lot of the guys look like they're signaling as well. But think of the time on track that he's losing, not in the draft. And we'll see what's going to happen with these guys coming out of pits if they can line up efficiently and basically use this lap that he is all by himself against him. And when he comes out, he's going to have a considerable gap on the guy behind him. There they go. Pit stops be a happening right here. Race leader is in. Looks like the rest of the field's coming in. So we got a lap. We got maybe 2 or 3 laps, and looks like the field is going to do its full cycle. Okay, that is our race leader at the moment, but we're going to cycle to someone who's been in and out of pit road already, which is going to be the 6th. We know he was up there in like that 4th position. J-Wow's back. A lot of those boys here. Let's try to get to another driver that has already been in and out of pits that was running up toward the front, which I believe Showtime Flash is one of them in that 7 car. Yes, he was in that 4th position-ish right there, and I believe he was one of the first stoppers. And he may come out with the race lead. But these guys are all by themselves. Ooh, these guys are stacked up right here. Big fight going on for position. And again, it's all about time on track right now, as we need to get lined up and start going fast. And that's what we're looking for, those groups to line up quick, get back together, hit their marks, and start chomping away at the lead that the car's got in front of them. And they can do so ever so quickly, like we're seeing right here. DBS Brennan, he is the caboose on this pack right here as who are we looking for? Oh, big separation here down the front stretch. Going into 1, everyone's jockeying for position. Big fight here. Going to go for the 15 of Hollywood going to the bottom. The 1 of Timmy Racer going to the being forced to the outside. 27 coming into play here. The 3 now also getting a good fight on. Here comes BBS Brennan in that 43 lining them up. Oh, contact! Somebody got hard into the wall right there. Maybe a shove went wrong, or just too close to the wall. Got a piece of it, stalled up that whole line. Now it's going to break these guys all apart right here. As we see, wait a minute, side by side happening. The 6 car against Brennan here. This was definitely our top guys. Looking for our race to sort itself out after our first round of green flag stops. Now the 6 and the 20 of DB to Best going to line up. They're going to roar past, I believe that is the 3 car of Titans. So this is a good battle that's going on right here, as everybody else is more or less lined up or by themselves. Everybody got them 4 fresh feel goods, and they feeling really good. And they showing it out here on track. We do got some damage happening to, I believe, DB the Best in the 20. Drag race right there in front of them. All right, we're just checking here, looking for some. Let's go to the 77. It looks like there's some heat in the kitchen over here between him and the 19. This is going to be for the 3rd and 2nd position. So here we go. This top 3 right here, right in front of them. You are looking, I believe that is the 7. Yes, that is a 7 of Showtime Flash. So our race leader is the 7 of Showtime Flash. You're looking at the 77 Showtime Favre in the third position. This is your points leader. And let's pull up a little on board. All right, so you're looking at your race leader down on your bottom right-hand screen. We're 23 laps into tonight's race. Third position, so your top three seated here in your front screen right here. You see a flash of info, looking at some tire wear and whatnot. And going over their strategies in their cockpit. As you look at right behind him. So Parley in that second position. And there is the 6 car of Mark. The Mac Attack here looked like he's fourth position. Yes. Oh, no. Further back. Sorry. Sixth position. Okay, so this is 6th, 7th, and 8th position right here, folks. That's 4th and 5th. And then there's your battle. 6th, 7th, and 8th. So right now, Mark McTack is mirroring his efforts with the 6 car in 6th position. Strolling back, we got a good fight right in front of Phil Filler in the 44 here as we got a little contact between, looked like JWoww is back and possible Timmy. Maybe in that 1 car, I'm not sure. We're looking and we're searching, folks. So maybe it was. All right. Still cruising around the field. Looked like we got a little bit of a battle was shaping up. Someone on the outside. Ooh, contact to the wall by the 20, but let's try to get up to our race leaders here. Make sure we're not missing something, which I believe we did. Yes, we did, folks. My apologies. Race leader, new leader, the 19, back out in front 7, dropping back Showtime Flash in that P2. As you see now, the 19 out in front, looking forward here on from the 7, and looking back. So that 19 up Harley is looking strong tonight. Got himself a good hot rod underneath him right now. As fight be happening in front of BBS Brennan. This is inside the top 10 right now, folks. So we are looking forward here. And this is going to be for, I believe, that 8th, 9th, and 10th positions, maybe. There goes 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, he's in 9th position, so he's gaining on this group right here. I think he gonna put on a little bit of a show here and a little bit of something fierce here, folks. Watch. He got himself a good run. I believe he's got himself a nice tire wear program here. I think he pitted later. But right now, he gaining on these guys. So far, we are looking at BBS Brennan into 43, keeping the camera a little bit toward the top 10 at the moment. Let's search around here and see if we can find ourselves some battles. KB Showtime 71 9mm. Typical is leading the way for a while. No, he had himself a pretty fast program, as he is now mired in that 5th position. Ooh, but might be looking for more here. Battle underway as he's looking to go underneath the 15 of Hollywood RRS. I think that's 15. Hollywood RRS looking strong in tonight's race, though, as he's been remaining up in the top 10 solid, or in the top 5 solid top 10. And yes, that is the 15. 27. Now let's see what he's going to do. Is he going to run together to see if they can run the leaders down? Or is he going to hopscotch around them? Now we'll be looking at our next round of green flag stops here. And that should be coming up within the next, per se, maybe 6 to 9 laps. About halfway through this fuel run. Those guys are drag racing it together, absolutely. Nose to tail, just using some good strategies there to catch the race leaders, which I believe is happening. Good shove down the back stretch here. Let's try to roll over to our race leader here of the 19. There he is. Okay, 19 leading the way. Good run by the 19 so far, by all these boys actually. No cautions. It looks like everyone's kept it one of the right direction. I haven't seen any kind of mishaps. You know, a little puff of smoke here and there as these guys, you know, driving it pretty hard in two. But all in all, everyone just doing a good job letting this race pace formulate itself and to the talent level that's out there on track. Seems like guys are being a little more methodical and timing out their passes. But we did see some scuffles going on, absolutely. I'm going to keep this camera moving a little bit here and see if we can run ourselves into a little bit of a fight. Let's see Turbo Chase in the 5 to see how he's looking. Top 10. Top 10 for the 5 car. I believe he's in that 6th or 7th position, somewhere around there. I love the guesswork of P5. Fantastic. Well, he can't really be held accountable, right? There you go. Looking at the DB the best, the 20. Still has some damage, it looks like, on his nose, of course, but he's running. I'd be doing the same thing if I had damage running right there on the bumper of somebody else, as much as I can see it right there on him. So let's try to drag me to the front. Working strategies. As we got a possible another green flag run or another green flag run of pit stops coming up. Oh, big drag race. Good fight right here between the 27 and the 15. Ooh, good run off from the 27. Looking, he got a good bite on the bottom. He's gonna use his strap and he's gonna dive bomb this guy. I would. If he's trying to get past him, it's gonna be time to do it. He's got momentum and power up on him right now. And he's already seeing this car pushing a bit, so fight and handling characteristics. There's an open setup too. Oh, we got 19 coming down lower, coming out of pits. Oop. And I believe these guys are going to be pitting here. So that was the 19 coming out. So I believe that was our race leader, I believe. So pit strategies are ready. Man, that was fast. Well, these guys are hauling it now, right? I'm going to go look for the 19, find out where he's at. Okay, we got big group coming in right now. Here we go. Let's look at them over. We got the 7, the 77 coming in nose to tail here. 27's in with the 15. there we go, 4. Then we have 78 1 9mm heat in. There's the 19. Let me get to him somewhere. Ah, so annoying. There. 19 to Parley. I don't know. I think he's already pitted, and he was coming out. We just missed him in our screen there. But this was our race leader. We'll leave it on our race leader until we cycled out of pits. Oh, we can do that, though. We can also bring up our onboard. That'll give us a little bit more of a gander. So he's coming out right now of pits. Okay, strategies to behold here, folks. We got 34 laps out of 65. Marks us halfway. Okay, now here comes our race leader. Okay, so 19 of Parley is now in, getting his servicing done. And on the right-hand side here, in your bottom screen, you'll be looking at the 77, our onboard. Mach 1 Showtime, Showtime 5, Hollywood RS. So you see the quick flash up of the lineup at the moment, or the positioning, driver positioning. So the 44 is in, 55's in. Here comes a slew of cars coming out of pits right now. Gonna rip back up on track. We'll see how this unfolds here. 7 was running up there in the top 5. Should cycle out. He should cycle around there. Looking at 3rd and 4th. Yeah, so 3rd and 4th positions right here, or the 4th and 5th positions right here in front on your right-hander. So you see 4th. Oh no, right. So we're on our 3rd place, 3rd position right now, folks. 7 of Showtime 5. Possible race leaders here after this thing cycles around. Look for the 19. He was our race leader. '19's just coming out of, or no, yeah. So he's out. He's way far behind now. There's your leaders, I think. Yep, that's a firm. So this is going to be now 5th position he is. The 19. Wow. So maybe some pit strategies gone, or maybe it's on point, because it's why when he stayed out, tire wear counts that much here at Pocono. So right now we have the 55. Looked like he was getting, yeah, definitely getting his battle on with the. Ooh, I don't know. 99. Oh, okay, yeah. Bam Bam Twitch. Side by side battle. This looks good right here. 55 with a little more of a preferred entry, but we've seen that outside right here. Ripper, and he does. The 99 keeps him pinched down, was able to accelerate out. Gets around him. Good battle happening right there for those guys. See what kind of run he can get back up on him. Oh, there he is. Memo to it. Yep, 99. Oh, it does. Run back on him again. 55. Going to go back for it. Woo, nice drag race into one. Cross him over. 55 out in front of 99. 99 going to go back underneath him. Nope. Got to push him. All right, let's scroll through the field here, folks, and see what kind of fun stuff we can run into, or trouble to get into, one of the two. Typical, all by himself over here, as I seen. I want to say the 7 and 77. Lined up tough with each other. Yeah, so this is first and second right here. We're going to look at the 77 of Showtime Far. Now, the 7 car, if I remember correctly, he missed last week's race. Yeah. So he's in desperate need of a good run right now, as he did drop a lot of positions, I believe, in points. And actually, yeah, let's bring up those points and see what we got. All right, so that's where your driver sits at. Oh my goodness, we got a car sideways. So I think we may have our first caution. And that was obviously the 16 at King G. In the pits. 17, he looked, no, I was gonna say slow. Maybe Tide might got into it some, but now we're still under green, so well, we definitely seen a car sideways and wreck in or something. First sign of trouble that I've seen out of this field throughout the entirety of the race. As we are almost halfway. Race leader. First and second, about to do some lapping. What I'm thinking. Yep. Took a ride with our race leader, folks. Nice, easy out. Man, this thing's like engine brakes so hard. Really lets her roll right there. Need to. And then, of course, back up on it again. There's your lap around. On board your race leader. You might be doing some lapping here in just a second. Let's see who is in jeopardy of going a lap down. They're flying. They're running. I'd maybe I don't know. It'd be hard to say because it all depends on how the math works out with your fuel run. Maybe short pit, do a little. Try to do, the hopscotch on the field. We should be coming up to some, another round. So let's do our math here on that. We'll at least try to. So we'll probably have 2, possible 3 pit stops left remaining. And it looks like it's going to be Parley. And the 19 is in your 3rd position. And, oh yeah, Hollywood is in the 4th position. Yep. And 5th position is going to be at your road chase. That's rounding out our top 5 at the moment. So the 5 car mirroring his efforts in that 5th position. Mark McTack was pole sitter for this evening, and oh wow, wait. Say could be. I was like, he almost looked like he was one of the cars about ready to go lap down with the 20. I'd be damn disconcerting is what that would be. Just scrolling through, folks, looking for some battling, look for some fighting. Things have really calmed down now. It's just about hitting your marks, finding someone fast to run with, time on track, nail those pit entries and exits, getting back up to line, and obviously not pitting by yourself. We've seen the 19 go from the lead and fell out back to like the 3rd position now. 77 and the 7 are leading the way. It looks like the 7 now making a good charge. Let's see what kind of, I mean, if fuel strategy is what you're looking, being out in front as opposed to being that car that's sitting on your 6 there. I'm still thinking they're both just pin it to win it. Ain't worrying about it. So still your same top 5, and looking at a pit strategies here next few laps, I'm thinking. Zoom. Mach 1 Mac. FR in the 17. Taking a gander at him. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, battle for position. 5 car coming underneath. Here we go. Looking at the bottom. Gets around him. Gonna launch her in. So that moves at 15 now. Back to 5th position. And that 5 car up to that 4th position. Here comes the 43, BBS Brennan, also looking to capitalize, and we look like pit strategy's happening. Here we go, folks. Dipping down, dipping out of line. And let's go for this pit entry with the 15 of Hollywood RRS. Again, time gained or lost right there. Got to bring her in close, right? So good entry there. 55 mile an hour is what she is. Because we got to get her down to. All right, strategy starting to unfold one more time. Oh. Little crazy getting out there. 27. All right, here's our race leaders are in as well. Okay, here comes the 77. Was in that P2. Where's the 7? Those guys were running together. Now not. Gonna come out on his own here. Let's see, where's the 7 at? In regards to on track. Bam Bam. Twitch is in the 99. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, it's annoying. Come on. I don't know where the 7 went to, actually. There he is. On pits. Okay, now he's coming in. So he was in and out. He's going to have the fresher tires out, everybody. There goes the race leader right there. So that's going to put him into P1, the 77. The 7 now is going to fall back into that second position, but with a lap or so fresher tires, which could make the difference later on. All right, so lead change, 77 out in front. 7 leading the way, or 7 in second. 19 of Parley is in that third position. So those are your top 3. I believe Brennan was up there as well. Okay, so a few more pit strategies happening. Ooh, side-by-side battle between the 3. They have Titan. Looping underneath them. Oh, that's a 1-car Teamy Racer. Ooh, it goes to 3. Looking for another position on the 6-car. Oh, yeah, 6-car of Mektat. Oh, good battle right here with these guys. This is going to be inside that top 10, I believe. We'll see this thing start to sort itself out. Let's keep the camera moving for a moment here as everybody is, I think, almost done with their pit strategy. See, I thought we saw one more car coming out of the pits right there. Somewhere right there. Right. That's what he said. There we go. Sorry, looking through my systems here. There we go. And maybe one of our last takers to complete the round of green flag stops. So he'll be the last. The 17 will. I don't know how that's going to really play a good role in strategies when it comes to leap forward, but you'll have fresher tires, absolutely. But the amount of time that you've lost with those older tires, if you will. Whoa. Don't know what that was all about. Collisions. So this is a battle for your 4th position, I believe. Yes, so it's your top 5. 5, 5th, and 6th. 6th place belonging to the 16, I believe. Or is that the 15? One of the two. I think it's a 15 of Hollywood RRS. Yeah. Uh-oh. We just lost typical. Yep. I think he blew a motor, folks. And when they happen quick. You know? Motors just let go. Boom. Done. All right, inside the 10. Almost there. We have 9 laps left remaining in tonight's race, folks. 55 out of 64. 77 leading the way. But the 7's right there with them. And again, 7 has, I believe, 1 lap fresher tire. Will it make a difference at the end? We're about to find out, because that was that money stop. We get a race leader here counting down the laps for us. See if he can hold on to her. Some lap traffic in front of us that could play a role on allowing him to catch up. Just enough to get a good run on him. Again, the 77 leading the way one more time, trying to put another notch on the belt there. And a win in the books. Third position have probably held himself a really good race this evening, as he led a lot of this race tonight and find himself now in that third position and look for some help out the 5. Those guys need to get together, race real super tough here and knock down on that lead. That way they can get there at the end. But here we go. We got lap traffic going to be coming up into play. How is this going to rear its ugly head on the race leader? Again, it's only going to take a little bit for the other 2 behind them to catch up as well. Yeah, there he goes. You know, we're being very patient. Just 1 car, but that could be all it takes. That's the 50, I believe, of KB Showtime. This is the battle for the lead right here, folks, with third and fourth positions right there following in suit. We look at the laps count down below us here. We coming into 5 laps here left yet to race tonight. We're ending this thing at 64 laps. And we are inside the 5. Door-to-door racing right now for the race lead. Here we go. 7's going to make his move. Going to make his move early. Door-to-door with the 77. 77 on the outside. Here comes the 19. Going to go low. That 19 is right there as well. We're going to go 3 wide for the lead. 77 into the wall. 19's going to take her. Early move. Still side by side now with the 5-car It's a Bro Chase on the bottom. We got to look for a possible 3 wide again for the race lead. We still got 4 laps left, 3 laps left remaining in tonight's race. You think it's the last lap? As we're 3 wide for the race lead right now. Oh my goodness. Here comes It's Your Bro Chase in the 5-car now. Sneaking right between them. He shot the gap and now he's going to be taking that to the bullseye now. Because here comes the 19 and the 7 barreling back down on his bumper. Can he hold them off for a few more laps? 60 laps left for remaining here, at lap 60. 3 laps will be left here in tonight's race. You got your right-hand screen down there on the bottom. Was your race leader, the 77. Got bumped out, something fierce. As now we got the 5-car of It's Your Bro Chase, but on his bumper is the 19 of Parley. Well, he's already shown his strength throughout tonight, and he was just sitting that close, lead the way. He doesn't want to miss out. He's got a chance right here, and it's a big one. Two laps left remaining in tonight's race, I believe, or 3 laps. 3 laps. But we are coming close to the white flag here, folks. Harley leading the way. Or not leading the way, but all over the bumper of the 5 car. Adventure Boat Chase leading the way. Now run up on lap traffic of the 50. 50's going to jump out. Got to mess the lineup just a little bit there on his entry in. That's all right. Disrupt to 19 as well, but can the 19 dig? He needs to dig if he's going to get there. Led a lot of this race tonight. It's your bro Chase. It's his first time out there in front, I believe. And it's at the right time. Get out there at the end and lead this thing. That's the way you do it. Laps 62 is 64. 2 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Coming into the last lap right here. Looking for the move here. Oop, it's your boat Chase in the 5 car, leading the way. So it should be lap 63. Oh yeah, so I believe this is your last lap right here, folks. They're coming up too. So we'll just leave the white flagger on, knowing that we are just about done with this thing, as there's still time to cinder at the end. Plenty of time, 19 all over them. But it's more or less just going to be a 2-car battle. The 50 car right there is not in contention, a lap down. It's a 2-horse battle for that for the win of the race tonight. Is the 19 going to have enough at the end? Pushing out, got it. I believe that's going to be checkered flag for the 5, or maybe I'm early. Yeah, I'm early. This is your white flag. There's your checkered. Yeah, I can never tell. And yep, then that's your race winner, folks. Maybe I'm off on my, yeah, I guess we're off here. So anyways, yeah, we don't know exactly what they're. This is coming up to your checker flag. Yeah, here we go. 3rd time's a charm. I guess that's just the whole gist of it tonight. There's your checker. Good run for Richard Bro Chase 5. The 19 of Parley gonna get you at 2nd position. 3rd time is Showtime 5, I believe. Let's pull up the onboard, because this will give us another insight on points down here on your right, or on positioning here. Yeah, but if you're interested in the onboard view, the POV, make sure you tune in to the 77 and the PowerHouse Pro League on YouTube for their full on the hood run. All right, here's your race leader of It's Your Bro Chase, and we're gonna get our winners over into our post-race show. Let's see what we got. it is. Where is it? Dang it, where are you? Keep messing this up. Oh, down there, that's why. Go, stupid. There we go. There's your winner. Let me get this done. Come on. God, so much to do sometimes. That's your race winner. That's your second place, 19 right there. And then the 7. All right, now let's bring up the onboard. I think that's, now we got some results coming in. Ah, there's some results. All right, flashing on your right-hand screen is your results there, folks, of tonight's race. Flashed very quickly. So I'm gonna have to pause that, stop that, and all of that. All right, but I'll be that finishes up. Let's go over to our post-race show. Eventually. Car of Mark. I was trying to rewind it to something cool, but we didn't. All right, let's go with. All right, stick with us, folks, as we're gonna go try to interview ourselves some winners. All right, welcome over to the post-race here show, folks. We are just looking for ourselves a winner here. As look for Ichiro Chase in the 5, and then we'll cycle on through. Got Parley and looks like Showtime up in here. All right, what Showtime we got up in? Sorry, I'm looking for our race winners here. There you are.
This is Flash.
All right, Flash, you got a copy?
I got you, man.
All right, there you are, bud. That's, oh yeah, there you are. What's up, dude? All right, so we got, I was just looking for a race winner, but you got you in at 3rd place finishing tonight?
Yes, sir.
Dude, well, fire us up, man. Tell us how tonight's race went, man. It was obviously green flag run, all kinds of strategies to be held and had, and how does yours pan out?
Car was great. Got a pretty bad qualifying spot. Was not expecting to be in 10th. Made up a couple of positions in the first few laps. Got in good position and kind of ride line. With the lowest draft, if someone in line messes up, you could ultimately ruin your whole race if you don't have really the best car. So got in good position, came in a lap or 2 laps to pit before really anyone else, got out in front and was really able to maintain the track position all the way up until the final run there. I gotta apologize to my teammate Favre. I thought I gave him a lot of room. I was going for the lead. I knew those 2 other guys were coming really fast, and thought I gave him a lane, but I guess all good old Heat 5 and the side swipe or bubble, whatever happened, chucked him up in the wall, and kind of ruined both his and my ability to fight for the win there. But so I apologize. I gotta clip it, send it to him. But the 19 was lights out the whole damn race. Right. You know, he coming in a couple laps later than everyone else, and we all knew the 5 was lurking back there. And as soon as I hit pit road for the last time, I knew they were stretching it to do a can and a half of fuel, which really means that your speed just hangs on longer than if you take a full tank. And they certainly had that. And I've raced Chase for so long, right? So I was pulling for Parley a little bit to get that win, but most of us, we know how great Chase is and how hard he is to beat. So they both did a great job, and I was sweating a little bit, not used to that, but we had a great run. After not racing last week and having bad luck at Auto Club, having a poor finish, I'll take P3, and we'll move on to Atlanta.
Heck yeah, man! Get the charge on your points back up again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had a couple guys that it's just kind of how it's gonna be. The weather gets nice and whatnot. People don't want to hop on a race, but yeah, great run. Great speed. Pocono's typically not my best track, so I'll take a top 3 and we'll move on to Atlanta.
Nice. Well, hey, yeah, keep it flowing while you can right now, and get that, like I said, that rebound of missing that race and some bad luck. But man, you did a really good job out there. Fantastic running. Congratulations on that podium finish.
All right, thank you, Tron. I see Chase just joined here, so your winner's here.
Yeah,
Congrats, Chase.
Roger that. All right, let's look over my man Chase here. Chase, you got a copy? You got Chris Paul here in the booth.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Hey, yeah, what an awesome run for you tonight. You were looking like the 77 described when it come down to your run tonight. You were hanging out there in that, top 10, top 5. Not, just making a good run of yourself, it seemed like, staying right there in contention. Walk us through some of the, some of those crucial points in your strategy tonight, and especially what happened there to get you the win.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't decide to race till like 5 minutes before the race qualifying started. I didn't even run the laps. I didn't even think I was gonna be I was just hoping for top 5. I was just racing to get my mind off some things, and I qualified. I don't even know where I qualified. I had to leave the lobby. Some dude got my way in the qualifying run. Well, I left and I got back, and I was like, man, I start dead last. I know it's on lowest draft. It's hard to really run them down. It's going to be hard to run them down. I doubt I'll be able to run them down, but man, I tell you what, that car right there it's pretty spectacular. That's the car. That's like a 2 or 3 year old car I had made for like a special event a couple years ago, and I hadn't even changed that thing one bit. All I did was just loosen it up on the first pit stop and put some air pressure in it, roll down the straightaways, and that was it. But I just was pitting whenever everybody else was pitting. I didn't really have no strategy, honestly. Okay. I was just my fuel thing said a lap left, I pitted. So besides the last one, I did pit with 2. I had 2 laps left, but I knew if I could get to Parley, I knew I was running them down. Like every run, I'd run them down. But it's like I just knew that I didn't know if I could get there or not because of how the draft was. Because them 2 up front, Flash and Favre, Favre or Flash, whichever one's behind, was pushing the one out front and was helping them. Even though they weren't the fastest, it was still helping them. But I knew if I got to Parley, we could run them down way faster than we was by ourselves. And that's what I did. And I think they got racing side by side. And I think the 7 and the 77 got together, and it resulted in the 77 hitting the wall or whatever. Yep. But like Flash said, it was a bubble thing in NASCAR here. We all know how that is. But I just made my move then. I knew if once I got out front, I had to race one. I knew that nobody had. My car was so good on the long run. It was a very good car.
So I mean, that's awesome, man. Seriously, well, that just shows you're saying that you just kind of stepped in and got her done, right? But at the same time, we need to back up because you spent so many years, building these setups and practicing and knowing your program here. You're able to go in there, knock the dust off the car real quick, jump in there, not really needing much of a strategy, just going to go with the flow of the race, and then let your talent take over. And that's exactly what happened, and it's why you're in that P1 right now, I think. But I mean, because it's some of the best out there. I've seen these names for years and years and years, and for you to just step in and knock them out shows how good you are, man. Awesome run.
Yeah,
awesome.
And I appreciate the kind words there, Tron and Flash, and I'm sure Favre, if he talks, he'll have some kind words. But yeah, they know that Flash and Favre know me about better than anybody does. They know how hard I've worked and how good my steps were with the old car. Now this car, I'm still trying to figure it out, but they know when the money's on the line and when it's time to win, the 5 comes alive normally.
That's what I like to hear, my man. So, well, shoot, I'm stoked, man. Hopefully we'll see you back in here, maybe up in the booth next week. You keep this run going.
Yes, sir. Appreciate everything. Appreciate good race. Appreciate the kind words.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations one more time, and I'm going to let you go and get on out of here. But, man, great run, an awesome race. All right, let's see if we got my man Favre taking care of. Showtime is here, and I believe that's wrapping us up, right? Showtime.
Harley's in the waiting room.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, there you go. Let me drag him up here. So you two boys just flying on up. Let's see what we got here. Right. There he is. Come up here and join the party. Oh, man, Parley! You're missing the party, dude. How are you doing? You got a copy? Parley got a copy? Did he think the party was over? Nah, party ain't over.
All right, he's here now. I think.
Right, that.
Harley.
Parley got John up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Harley, try backing out and coming back in.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, the room should be open. You got a copy there, buddy? Let's hear you.
Hey.
There he is. All right.
Hey.
All right, buddy.
Sorry,
All
this
right.
is Michael Walker up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
We're looking for you. Farley, dude, what an awesome run. You're out there leading a lot of tonight's race, showing some power, showing some efforts up, and what kind of hot rod you had. And you were making a good charge at the end. Of course, run us down through your program, and especially at the end, on what you were looking for, what you needed to happen.
I know my car was very fast in the short run, and it fell off quite a bit near the end of the my fuel window. So, especially at the end there, I was really hoping Chase was gonna pit with a lap earlier than I would. So that was my only advantage to kind of outpace him on the long run. But he pit with me. I was like. And I didn't want to make any adjustments, so he just kind of made a nice pass on a move on the inside 3 wide, and I couldn't get back to his bumper to make a move. So, but I was very happy with my car. Very solid race. I'll take a P2 any day.
Oh, 100%. And again, you were the strength of the field for a little while. There was some really good, close, tight competition out there. And when it comes to nailing those pit strategies, staying on top of what you needed to out there on your racetrack, got you right there in contention, and of course bringing him that P2. I mean, congratulations to you and fantastic work done on track. What are your efforts for next week, bud? You think you got something more for us?
Where are we racing next week?
I looked at it here in a second.
Atlanta,
that's right.
Atlanta. Oh, I'm gonna try.
Just bringing it up. There it is.
I'm gonna try and survive at Atlanta. That's not my best track, and just hang on in there and then salvage a top 7 would be ideal at Atlanta. So we'll see though. I'll make some adjustments, some work on it, and practice at that track.
I'm gonna say there's time for practice as you got Darlington right after it. So another challenging driver's track, and looking forward to seeing what we have.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations to you, my man, on finishing up there in that second position, and a good, hard, strong run for you, and leading a lot of those laps tonight, man. Just really good job. Good work done.
Awesome. Thanks, Strong. Appreciate you in the booth, man.
Absolutely. My pleasure, you guys. My pleasure. All right, folks, well, that's going to go ahead and wrap us up for this evening. So I do want to appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Again, all this brought to you by Moser Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, and Amara Paintwork. So if you're looking for any kind of good gear or whatnot, look at those descriptions down below. Save yourself some money. But look them up online and find out what's great for you. But again, folks, I'm Tron, and again, we love having everybody here joining us. Appreciate all the support. Like, subscribe, do all that, normal jazz. But until next time, we will see you soon, folks. Stay tuned.